Grotto Mountain is a source of good scrambling, good hiking, and looking at the antennas on the top, good cell reception. The mountain was named in 1858 when explorers found a cave with a waterfall inside high up on the slopes. These days, there's a tour you can book of a different cave beneath this wonderful massif. Despite the fact it's very steep, it's a popular route, and so the trails are easy to follow. It would be hard to get lost. The route to the top follows the right side of this giant gully. The views below are of the town of Canmore, just outside of Banff National Park. On the way to the top, we could see hikers ahead on the ridge we were soon to be navigating ourselves. But we had lots of uphill work to do before we could enjoy the airy ridge walk on the crest of the mountain. Purple mountain saxifrage was abundant on this hike, as were these tough 8-petal mountain avens, which can form large mats in this harsh place. Behind me here, you get a good view of the town of Canmore, with the Trans-Canada Highway running right through the middle of it. Sometimes mountaintops look like a pile of rocks, and you wonder how they stay up. But they do, at least long enough for me to give her a victory wave on reaching the summit. Larry wasn't far behind. There was a group ahead of us, and it looks like they weren't particularly thrilled with the cold winds we were having. This little one didn't seem to mind the weather at all. The views from the top were great. It's quite rocky up there, so I had to check my footing as I twirled to do my pano. You wouldn't want to be tipping over up here. Soon we were moving on. I'm not the fastest scrambler in these parts, but I do get the job done eventually. Thanks for waiting all these times, Larry. From the summit, the ridge continues another 2 kilometers north to the point where you descend. For us, doing these long ridge walks is one of the great joys of hiking in the Rockies. It's not all scrambling on the ridge. It's hard to beat a nice trail that's 1,300 meters above the valley. It was fun to see these buttercups as we started to make our way down. Although it seemed endless at times, we knew if we kept going and followed the trail, we'd get back to where we started. Our plan was to complete 3 hikes in 3 days, and this was a wonderful way to start that adventure.